Hey, this is Dan from TesseracT, and this is the latest update for the War of Being game. In our last update, we showed you various environment designs that we've been working on for the Dream spaceship, as well as some concept art for the various different crew members that we're currently working on. We also mentioned that we had been to visit the University of Creative Arts in Farnham, UK, and I'm now very pleased to announce that we're working closely with that university to create high-end assets for our game. Also recently, we were invited for a 2-day visit to capture our own animations for the game. As well as working alongside some mocap actors, it was a real privilege to be suited up and to capture my own animations for the first person arms and hands, which are going to be injected into the game. As you can see in the following clip, we now have models for our first person arms and gloves which look absolutely fantastic. They're not quite finished just yet, but also you can see how the animations look, and we're just blown away and really impressed with how it's turned out so far. So yes, as you can tell, I'm very excited about this. It is a real milestone for us, and it's been a long time coming, and it's so good to see the hands and arms actually in the game now. We'd like to thank Jamie, who is a postgraduate at UCA, who is responsible for making these wonderful models, and he's now moving on to the crew members and the variations of those crew members. We're currently working with him, fleshing out the detail, and hopefully in the next update you'll be able to see those NPCs interacting with the player in the game. We've also been working quite heavily on a new streamlined vertical slice of our game in order to improve every aspect. We now have a brand new user interface, and we are working heavily on the combat mechanics now for our Legion NPCs. Hopefully in the next update I'll also be able to show you more about that, but what I can show you right now is that we've been focusing on the environment design. In particular, we've been looking at distance rendered cell shading. So I really like the idea of having realistic hands and arms set against a cell shaded background, but also in the far distance bringing back in that sense of realism, and this contrast between styles is something that I find really exciting. Please come and follow us on dmtesseract.com. You can find out more information about us and see all the current updates, but also get access to our merch store. All the proceeds from that merch store will go towards improving the War of Being game and its longevity in its development. So thank you very much for watching, and I look forward to letting you know what happens on the next update. Cheers.